So you think you know Bruno Mars, right? The man, the myth, the legend who brought us funk, soul, and possibly your last karaoke disaster. Well, hold on to your fedoras, folks, because today's story is a bit different. It's the story of how our beloved 24K Magic Man went from counting money to, well, counting something else. Like debt. Yeah, you heard me. How do you even lose millions when you're Bruno freaking Mars? Spoiler alert. It involves more than just bad investment decisions, private jets, and a slight addiction to flashy silk shirts. Trust me, it's like watching a billionaire forget his ATM pin while standing in front of an ice cream truck. You don't want to look away. By the end of this video, you'll be shaking your head thinking, man, maybe I should start budgeting for my own bedazzled suits. Remember when Bruno Mars was on top of the world? Locked Out of Heaven, Uptown Funk, and 24K Magic were basically anthems to existing. And every time he popped up, he was dancing like his rent was due tomorrow. But guess what? That rent, well, it didn't stay paid. So let's rewind a bit. Bruno started out as this little Hawaiian kid with a dream. Fast forward a few Grammy Awards later, and boom, he's got mansions, jets, and enough gold-plated accessories to start his own pirate-themed hotel chain. At first, he was a responsible spender. You know, the type who probably started with, I'll just buy one Ferrari. But we all know how that goes. One minute, it's a Ferrari. Next minute, it's a diamond-encrusted toothpick holder. We've all been there, right? But here's the thing. Bruno wasn't just making music, he was making investments. And here's a fun fact for all the kids watching. Just because you can sing doesn't mean you know how to manage a hedge fund. Look, it's one thing to blow money on expensive jackets and gold cufflinks, but it's another when you're pouring millions into a luxury dog hotel. Yeah, that's right. Bruno thought dogs deserved more luxury, because, you know, that's where the real cash flow is, apparently. Oh, and let's not forget his brief love affair with cryptocurrency, because nothing says stable financial investment like digital coins named after memes. Somewhere, a financial advisor was trying to pull a full Bruno Mars moonwalk out of the conversation. And just like that, the man who gave us all that Uptown Funk was kind of down on his luck. From his tour bus having more gold trim than a palace to suddenly hearing, "Hey Bruno, your accountant is online too." Now, I'm not saying Bruno was out there asking for loans, but when your accountant starts sending you Venmo requests, you know things are bad. Turns out, Bruno's extravagant spending habits combined with some not-so-great investments left him a little, light in the bank account. Turns out, selling out stadiums doesn't always mean you get to keep the stadium. Can you treasure what's left? So what do you do when you're the guy who once had too much money and now, well, you don't? Do you sell off your collection of velvet suits? Auction off those 24-karat gold sunglasses? Maybe start a GoFundMe campaign? Nah, Bruno does what he does best. He gets back to the music, because when life hands you lemons, you write a funky anthem about it and try to sell it as a ringtone. Despite a few financial missteps, one thing's clear. The man still has the moves, the voice, and the swagger. Sure, maybe he won't be buying another private jet anytime soon, but with Bruno, it's not about the money, it's about the funk. Well, mostly. So, what have we learned today? 1, even Bruno Mars isn't safe from the financial faceplant. 2, maybe rethink that luxury dog hotel idea you've been toying with. And 3, the next time you hear Uptown Funk, just know that somewhere, Bruno's accountant is silently shaking his head. Bruno may not be 24-karat magic in the bank anymore, but you can't put a price on a vibe like that. Until next time, folks, stay funky, but keep an eye on that budget. Like, subscribe and maybe start a savings account.